not the whole spring. So, hi everybody, welcome. It is June. What's the exact date? It's coming up. My phone's over there, but it's one of those weeks. So glad to have everybody here. I appreciate everyone coming and happy to have everyone here. So, for the discussion part, if you were want to participate this at home, the question was, what is your superpower? So it was fun to hear. Some people couldn't think of things, so I gave them my feedback. I gave them at least two superpowers, and then I think it was easier for everybody also to come up with some ideas. So the challenge for the week is to find out what other superpower you wish you had and what could you do to achieve it. So if it's a superpower like to sing better, maybe do some singing lessons, or maybe your superpower is to memorize, have a good memory, maybe memorize a poem, memorize a song, right? Or challenge yourself in some different way, um, you know. So, anyways, sometimes I like to start with a song or movement, but let's do a song. So, this is a song. I put it in the group chat for folks online and for folks that are going to watch the recording, if there is anybody. This is a song that I learned from a lady named Amaya. I have her name. She did send it to me. It's like versatile. If I say it correctly, I will have the correct pronunciation. This song, I think she's in the process of recording. It is so lovely, and her voice is just gorgeous. But she's a newer song leader. Graduated with me a year ago with Heather Houston's, singing in harmony women's training program that she offers. And it's I Want to Go Home is the song. So it has layers. So it will be really fun. It is a song that I am teaching this summer session at Rosemont Middle School. It's on Tuesday evenings. And if you want to check that out, let me know. It's a four-week session. We've had met once, so we are going to meet the second time tomorrow. And this is the song I Want to Go Home. So the first part, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Go home. Go home. So it's real simple. That's the first part. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Go home. Go home. And then we do that twice. So I want to go home. Just making sure I want to go home. I want to go home. Go home. Go home. So I think I say three times, but it might be two times because like the third time we say I want to go home and then go home, go home. So just go with the rhythm of it. This is what I typed up when I heard her song, and I did get her permission and approval to share it with others. And then the second part goes, so we'll sing that a few times, but I want to teach you all the parts and we'll go all the way through for the whole song. So when you're virtual, we can't sing multiple layers at a time. You can, but we can only imagine. So the first part was pretty simple. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Go home. Go home. And so the second part is, this life is crazy. This life's insane. This life will bring you to your knees. All I can do is... For me, this reminds me of a Bruno Mars rhythm. To me, I've not told that to her, Amaya, but it kind of reminds me of a pop song. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's a Bruno Mars song, but I could be wrong. But it has a pop feel to it. This life is crazy. This life's insane. This life will bring you to your knees. All I can do is... This life is crazy. This life's insane. This life will bring you to your knees. All I can do is... So you keep repeating that second part in the layer. But because we can't hear each other virtually, I'll keep one part maybe down or we'll go all the way through. So the next part is pray, 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 pray. So it's real simple, over and over again. Pray, right? Just keep going. Pray, 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 pray. And then the fourth part, may you find your home. May you feel safe at home. May we all know that love is home. May we find our home. May we feel safe at home. May we all know that love is home. May we all find our home. May we feel safe at home. May we all know that love is home. So it's a nice song. She wrote this when she was on the road a lot and she just wanted to be home. She's more of a homebody, and she just has this really gorgeous full resonant voice that, hey, someday I want singing to be my superpower. Like vocal range, I would love to have it like hers. Amaya has such a beautiful voice. But so it's my first time teaching it to anybody, but let's do it all the way through. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Go home. Go home. Do that twice. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Go home. Go home. This life is crazy. This life is insane. This life will bring you to your knees, and all I can do is, this life is crazy. This life's insane. This life will bring you to your knees, and all I can do is pray, 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 pray. May we all find our home. May we feel safe at home. May we all know that love is home. May we all find our home. May we feel safe at home. May we all know that love is home. Maybe do that one more line, that last line, because that's a beautiful blessing. May we all find our home. May we feel safe at home. May we all know that love is home. So ideally, if we were in person, I would break you into 4 different parts. But also having it individually sung is beautiful as well, too. So it just feels like a really nice pop song too, right? Besides a community song. So yeah, thanks for singing that with me. Amaya is such a wonderful person. So out in Mount Shasta, California. So yay, I know, much love to Amaya. Why don't we, are you guys feeling thumbs up if you want to do movement next, or thumbs down if you want to sing next? I don't know. Which is a weird one. Thumbs up movement first. Okay, we'll keep our rhythm. Sometimes we move first, sometimes it's next. But let's do some movement then. I'm going to do a little liquid. So stand if you feel comfortable. Sit, whatever is easy for you. I like to bounce just to start off. It's a way to shake off that energy and get us grounded. And last week we did extra movement, and this is a movement that, I've seen in my White Crane qigong studies, and I've also seen it with my vocal teacher, Heather Houston. So I'm going to do my traditional, and now we're going to swing side to side. gently tapping the kidneys. And then if you want to swing your hands up a little bit higher to the lung meridian points, bouncing the knees. But if you're in a chair, just do what you can. And then let's bring the hands up, gently flopping the wrists. I know for a while we're also doing a qigong, or not qigong, a jing movement, which we could do that one as well. But I also want to show you some swinging motions. And then we can just slowly let the hands come down again, and then maybe go side to side. And then slowly come to a stop. Feeling a moment of groundedness, noticing our feet. How are we standing or maybe sitting, and feeling upright. So if we're in a chair, hip, shoulders, ears in alignment. If we're standing, knees soft, pelvis tucked under, and hip, shoulders, ears in alignment. So take a nice center breath. Let's do that jing, jing, jing. We haven't done that in a long time. But first, let's do that swinging motion. I did promise that. So the swinging motion is, why don't we start with just swinging our hands opposite, going a little bit forward. I'll go from a side angle. Just kind of get the motion going. It feels really good in the back. Always listen to your body though. If this is not for you, do it smaller or visualize. Now let's do two hands. So hands going up and down, keeping the knees soft so we can support our back. I don't want you to do anything that hurts. And now let's go side to side. So swinging, this is a great energizing routine, helps with the lymphatics. So swinging side to side. And then let's have the hands reach up and out. And then slowly reach to the side. Coming back to center. Reaching to the other side. You could even turn forward a little bit, right? Because you could just go to the side, but then you could turn. And then let's do that to the other side. I know we did the side, but we didn't turn, and then turn a little bit. And then we can have the hands reach out. We'll do that a little bit in the other movement. All right, and let's do ballet, like you're a ballet, doing ballet warm-ups, hands going up and down. And one more time. All right, so that feels kind of nice, different. I like getting that motion in the upper back. All right, let's do that isometric jing, 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 which we have the feet together. And we have the knees just slightly bent. We're going to bring the hands to the front. Try to imagine like you're a zipper, just zipping up your body, tightening up your internal muscles. And then we relax and let that go. And we tighten the back muscles. So now the front muscles are more relaxed. And then we let that go. Then we bring the hands to the front. There's a little bit bend in the elbow. So before it was lower, now it's higher. Tightening up, imagine like a zipper. That's what I imagine. Slowly zipping up my body, tightening up. And then relax, bringing the hands back, tightening. Now a zipper from the back of the body, like a little zipper seam going up. And then relax. Then we're going to bring the hands around, putting the hands in front of our eyes. So from a side angle. So imagine zipping up, a zipper. Hands go down, then come back. And we're tightening up the back. So zipper going up from the legs all the way tight, tightening the body. And then when we let that go, then we bring the hands up, like we're holding an atlas or baby atlas. That's a joke for some of my friends. Tightening up, zipping up the whole body, and then gently reach out in front, tightening up the whole body. Now we're gonna open up the body to the side, like a W, or sorry, and then bringing the hands together. We open up, bring the hands together. Now we zip up. There we go. We zip up here. Relax, coming to the center like a W. And then go to the side, bringing it in, tightening up the body. And then opening up. And then, oh, I remember there's one of them I just forgot. I haven't done it in a while. The last one is you bring the elbows. It's my least favorite. So I might have been if you can touch your elbows, I'm almost there. Touch your elbows, make a little beak, and tighten up. And then let that go. So it's a nice little isometric movement. Why don't we just do one more qigong movement? I know my feet, I told it to not follow AI. Okay, I think you can see my feet. Why don't we do, yeah, I think so. You can't see my face because I turned it too far, but you don't need to see my face right now. So let's do a movement. Let's see, I'm trying to think which one would be the most funnest in this moment. Why don't we do a Tai Chi Cha? It's been a little while. This is my favorite movement, joyous breath. So we haven't done that in a while. So yeah, I actually think you see my whole body. So this one, we are hip width apart. We're gonna bring the hands up like pretend we're opening a window, and we're gonna go on the balls of our feet. So opening up the window, and then we're gonna turn the hands down, and then gently push down the window like 4 times. And we're gonna breathe in the nose and do 4 forceful exhales out through the nose. And we do it 3 times. So let's begin. Inhale, bringing the hands up, flip the wrists, exhale. Again, open, flip, and one more time. And then we bring the hand and foot in, hands separate, and we come to rest. You might feel a little joyous because, as you can tell, it's a longer, we inhale, but it's a longer exhale, and it's more forceful, and it's just kind of creates that little buzz. I think joyous feeling. So let's maybe let's do one more movement. Let's bring the hands up over the head and gently come down. Palm faces the earth. Hand rises up, go over the head, and faces down. Swinging up. It's one of my favorite movements. It's something that I learned from Daisy Lee. I'm not certified to teach her programming, but I like to share a movement from her once, one movement, so you can get a taste. Let's do that one more time. Come to rest. All right, so let's bring our feet together. Right hand's a fist for strength, so I'm gonna mirror you. Left hand flat for friendship, and the thumb, humility, and together, mutual respect. So take a seat if you were standing. Oh yeah, my phone, I can see on the, I can see the time on my laptop. And today's June 8th. I wasn't sure what day it was. I knew it was a Monday. It was a Monday, got a lot of stuff done, but it is June 8th, 2026. So take a sip of water. We did a lot of movement there, and we're gonna go into lymphatic massage and a little vocal resonance. Have a scarf or piece of fabric nearby, because we're going to do some lymphatic brushing on the back of our neck or back. But take some water. Let's gargle some water. Let's do that again. And one more time, we're going to do the ka sound. So this is a really good technique for your voice, and it helps me tremendously. Right, it kind of gets that mucus cleared out in your throat. All right, so what we're going to do next is the parent technique. It's best to do it lying down, but hard to do that as a facilitator. But if you want to do this lying down, feel free. We're going to just gently put some pressure between the eyebrows, and it's either gently up or gently down. There's two different options, and it's whatever kind of helps you make you breathe, and it's about the pressure of an ant. So just imagine an ant gently, it's like this little. It should not hurt. If it hurts, then you're going too hard. Usually people do it too hard, not too light. I would say I've never heard of anyone doing it too light. So let's take 6 deep breaths and just holding only that point. And then exhale. If you can engage your lymphatics with, deep belly breathing, let's do that. Doing that again. Exhale. And let's do that a third time. And then exhale. Trying to go a little bit slower. Let's do that a fourth time. Fifth time. And one last time. Filling up that belly. And letting go. And then we let go of that pressure point. We gently bring our fingers to our clavicle from the top of the head. So skin on skin is ideal, and laying down. But clothing and sitting up is just as good. And you try to do this at least once a day. And I recommend seeing a professional who can really teach you the technique of Dr. Perrin. This is just a sample taste. And let's do that one more time. He's done a lot of research, which I highly recommend learning from a medical professional. So let's go from behind at the top of the head. And I always like to take my hairband out because my hair looks funny after this point. So gently combing through your hair if you have it. And one more time. And now we're going to go behind the ears and going to the clavicle. So everything is leading. We're gently telling the lymphatic system to go to the clavicle. So we're bringing everything down here. Other side, just gently. You don't even feel like you're doing much, but you are doing something very powerfully. So, and now we're going to go across the chest and sweep up. So on the outside of your chest, you can have your hand up or down. Just gently sweeping up. Shouldn't hurt. Should be soft. And let's do that one more time. And now we're going to go over the chest. So depending on your build, it might be up and over, it might be straight across. For females, it's up and over. And one more time. Now we're going to do the sternum. So kind of like wherever your chest, rib, and going up. And so we're bringing everything up. So he has research showing that this is helpful. Now the other side, sweeping across. And one more time. and up and over. And one more time, or now the sternum. Gently lead it all up to the clavicle. And now we're going to grab a scarf, if you're able, or if you have a partner, somebody near you, and we're going to do brush strokes upward if you have a friend who can help you. Otherwise, we have a nifty scarf or towel or jacket, whatever you got. And we're going to gently sweep upward on the muscle shoulder blades area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then now the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we gently go down on the neck. So we're bringing it all up and making sure anything in our neck is going to the clavicle. And for fun, sometimes I do it. I'll just put a hand here and just gently turn the neck side to side, just to help it drain. And now the other side. So this part is kind of extra. I've learned that from another technique, just to help things drain. But I highly recommend checking out the parent technique online. So if you guys, I think you can hear the piano. I thought maybe I could use that because it has a nice. So that's way too low. Okay. Because I was thinking we're going to resonate some sounds. So I could also use that as a sound. First one we'd like to do is the chest. So trying to bring the chest, we're going to make an om sound. But if you want to make a different sound, different pitch, no one's going to hear you. So you are welcome to make that. But focus on the chest. What helps you bring chest. Then we're going to do the back of the throat sound, which is NG. NG. So, right, sing, and then we're going to go to ooh, so vowels, ooh, and then we're going to do so bringing it up to here and vibrating we'll do it 5 times, and then sometimes we do to ooh, sometimes we do ah, like a spacious ah, like you see a baby, ah. Should we do that? We haven't done that one in a while, so maybe let's do ah, and sometimes we do overtones. So come back. I know Sherry and I learned a fun overtone, but I feel like I need to listen to that or see it down visually. Maybe I should. It was like a very different sound, but it was like, using your whole face for making overtone, versus an, e to oo sound. Very fun, but I definitely would want to see it down visually. I'm a visual learner. I love audio, but I also like to see things visually before I teach them. So I would love to see how it's written to make sure I'm saying it right. But that was really fun. So eventually I will share that with you guys. But let's do ah, like for spaciousness. So let's do maybe I'm going to go that low and see if you want to keep that So that's how I want to do it. Maybe I should keep it going while I'm singing, right? Or just every time I do, I'm going to do that just for fun. Okay, so every time I start a new om, I'm going to om, okay? And then try to work up. I'm just improvising. That is a D on the lower octave. I don't know music, but I know that is a... So let's take a nice deep breath, nice upright posture, taking a nice deep breath. Inhale. 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 And one more time. And now we're going to take a moment to center our body. If you had extra time, I would say we stay here like this for 2 minutes in stillness. But due to time, we're going to speed it up a little bit. Take a sip of water if you like. And now we're going to focus on the back of the throat ing sound. Ing, ing. That's a little bit higher, but ing, ing. I'm going to go with that one. So it's the octave below C on the piano. Hey, I think I should take piano lessons, right? All right, but so in the back of the throat, let's do that 3 times. You can do a different pitch to, harmonize whatever you want to do. So let's begin. A nice inhale. The third time. Fourth time, inhale. And a fifth time. Taking a moment to relax. Feel your body. Relaxing. Softening. And now we're going to do that ooh, ooh. Seems like I'm going up by fourths on the keys. That's the pitch that feels like it should match. So let's do ooh. So ooh. So it's a forward resonant sound. So let's begin. So nice deep belly breath. Ooh. Again, inhale. Ooh. Nice inhale. Ooh. A fourth time. Ooh. Now I'm debating, was that fourth or third? I don't know. Let's say it's fourth. Let's do it again. It's fun. Ooh. And let's say this is fifth. Ooh. And let yourself relax, be still. If you had time, take 2 minutes. You can pause this recording if you watch it later. I want you to soften into your body. And we're going to move up into the E sound, which to me, that sounds like a C on your piano. That's like dead center in your piano. So let's take a nice deep breath and do that e, e. Feels very nasally sounding. Let's do that again. Inhale. Fourth time. And one more time. Let the body soften and relax. And then we'll go, but letting our body relax for a little bit, for a second. Ideally 2 minutes if you're by yourself. And we're just going up fours. So that would be the D, I think, or maybe, I don't know what it is. That would be a C, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's an E and F, and we're going up the fours. It would be your fourth finger if you had your hands on the piano. So let's begin with that ah sound, a nice high pitch, ah. So feeling nice and spacious, allowing for space 5 times, nice ah. So let's begin. Ah. Nice, open, spacious. Let's do that again. Inhale. Two more times. And one more time. And letting the body relax and soften. We're going to skip the overtones today. Settling into the body. Unless you want to do overtones, I'm looking at the time. We do actually have time. So why don't we try something new? Overtones from the ah and going to ooh. Instead of, going to ooh. Let's try ah to ooh and then to ooh. So I guess ah, ooh, if that helps. I don't know. I've never done that with the keyboard. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh. How about that? Ah, and then ooh. Maybe that's a little bit, not as a drastic range. So taking a nice deep breath. When you try to do overtone singing, we try to relax the jaw. Open up the throat like you have a light bulb sitting inside the throat. So you try to create that open space and you lift the palate of your throat. So like try yawning. So let's yawn a little bit. And after you yawn for 2 seconds, you lift the palate naturally. So we try to lift the palate. And we're trying to make overtone singing, which I think a nice way to describe it is a warm, 3-dimensional kind of vibrating. It's the notes vibrating and it's reaching the notes that you can't hear. It's in between the notes. So in between these 2 notes, we're going to try to go starting with the ah, going to the ooh. And this is experimental. I haven't tried this on my own yet. So, and that's the kind of overtone singing is playful. So let's begin. Nice deep breath. Oh, that's lower than I thought it would be. Oh, 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 oh. Well, that would be even higher. Oh, oh. Okay, let's try it again. I'm doing my best to try it on your own. Have it be experimental. Nice deep breath. Oh. Feels weird. Let's try it without the keyboard. Let's do it without the notes on the keys. Nice deep breath for the third time. Oh. And let's do it one more time like that. And then we're going to flip it. So nice deep breath. And now we're going to do the ooh to ah. So nice deep breath, inhale. Ooh. Do that again. Inhale. So a nice way of playing with it with the pitch and sound. Ah, yeah, we did end up. Ooh, yeah, ooh, ah, yeah. We did stay in that range. But I could feel the overtones a lot more when I didn't have the keyboard going. So something to play with. It's just allowing that openness and spaciousness. So anyways, I want to thank you for joining us. I'm going to end the recording, but people are welcome to stay on and share feedback, what they like. I always like to be be experimental and playful. And thank you so much for coming and support this Thursday. I am doing it in person, weather cooperating. Check with me online if you're not sure for a meeting or not. You can text me 612-715-2453 and let me know what you think. We're going to meet in Egan, so let me know. Text me for the time if you don't get my emails. All right, thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.